Tell you what, Mr. Hank, remember the stick upside your head? I remember well. It was very pretty. The blood running from your head as it rolled into the ring. We just pondered a little bit. We figured we'd have a little Iraqi fun. Let me tell you something. Even though you have the George J.D. Anderson, he ain't nothing to us. We will bash his head in, and I will bash your head in. I will make you bleed in front of your little Hankomaniacs, as you say. I will make each and every little kid in there cry for their little icon, their hero of a principal, while they watch him bleed in pain and suffering. And you better believe one thing. You will be on flats on your back when we are done, as well with J.D. Anderson.
Hi, I'm Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express, and I'm here at Gavin's Mighty Champs. And let me tell you something, all across the country, wherever I go, people ask me, where can I get this action figure? Where can I get that action figure? Well, I'm talking about right here at Gavin's Mighty Champs. You can get any action figure you want. Matter of fact, you can have anything you want made here. Not only that, they got t-shirts, they got all the action figures, a lot of stuff that you want to come to see, guys. So remember that, Gavin's Mighty Champs. Come give us a call. We got what you want. And Ric Flair, I want to tell you, how does it feel now? How does it feel now? I've been looking for this doll everywhere. I finally got it.
Secondhand Heroes and Home for Wayward Villains is a comic book shop and gaming store that also features Magic the Gathering and D&D. Located at 18184 Leesville Road in Ebbington, Virginia, Secondhand Heroes is your one-stop shop for you to get your nerd on. Open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. They don't close until the dice stop rolling. They buy, sell, trade, barter, and haggle, specializing in collectible toys, both vintage and modern, comics, Magic the Gathering, video games, console, and arcade cabinets to play, all set to free play. Host your game night with us, Monday night D&D video game competitions, and so much more. Something for the collector and gamer in us all. Call 434-317-0121 or shoot us an email with any questions to secondhandheroesva@gmail.com. Note, secondhandheroesva@gmail.com. That's 2ND, handheroesva@gmail.com. Come game with us.
I want what happened in 9/11. Look at what just happened in Fort Hood. We're everywhere. Not just here. Y'all can boo me all you want. The reason that we do what we do is you're all look at who you elected president. Somebody who is a Muslim. Somebody who has taken this country into a socialist nation, just like the Iraqi nation. My boys are going to mop the floor with J.D. Anderson and y'all's little bitty, girly principal, Hank, whatever his name is. He's not important enough to even remember who he is. He's the principal at a redneck school. I bet y'all can't even do math. Y'all don't know Jack.
Well, you're good at running your mouth. Hey, he signed his contract, I couldn't get his name right.
I know.
You remember a few months ago, you, we'll say, set my world on fire. You remember last month, I told you I had some surprises in store. You see this?
That's it. It's a dog collar.
Okay. This would be for your match with J.D. Anderson Christmas weekend.
No! No!
I'm sorry I didn't have time to wrap it. But I thought it might make more of an impact this way. You already signed for it.
Here's the deal. About 2 months ago, I was down at the Legion Street Rec in Johnson City. All I wanted to do was promote our show here at Mary Hughes. I just wanted to tell people, come out, see the show. While I'm out there in the ring promoting it, I get jumped by a couple of Iraqis. Got hit in the head with a stick, got beat down. Had to spend a night in the hospital sewing up some stitches, man. Had no idea where that came from. But I got with the commissioner of the EWC and he told me, he said, Hank, we will make this right for you. What can we do? I told him I want retribution. I know I'm not a wrestler. I got in the ring with JD once before and learned a few things. But here was the deal. They jumped me for no reason. So I said, to be able to wrestle these guys, I got to have the dirtiest, the nastiest, the meanest sucker you got in this league. And guess who they gave me? J.D. Anderson, baby. And he and I are going to take it to him.
It's time to have a pop quiz. Come in here, Hank. Holston Valley, 19 whatever. We had an issue. Who choked the man out with the yardstick? Who choked him out?
JD takes the kid down, takes a daggone marker with the chain.
And I choked him out.
Takes him down.
Right there on the football field.
I'd never seen it done before and I hadn't seen it done since.
Mary Hughes basketball, Bluff City. We were down a few points. Big guy on a point. Who took him out of the game?
Right here, baby. He's the man that did it. He's been doing it since the middle school days and he's still doing it.
And I've been doing it right here in Mary Hughes, baby. My hometown. You can step on me there, step on me there. You step on me here, you're going to get bit. I'm in town tonight. Hank, it's my pleasure, baby. It is my pleasure. I'm going to get me some Iraqi tail. I may barbecue it. I may fillet it. But you can bet I'm going to get a hold of it right here at Mary Hughes School. And I'm going to do it my way. Yeah.
I give it all. Temporary necessities I can't seem to grasp. Momentary these things to be, but all things come to pass. Insanity, who I'm now, because it drove me mad. Dishonesty, you lied to me, the things we never had. What can't you see I tried? You want me to fight? Can't you see I tried? You want me to fight? Never me was only you. Always came in last. Never knew the fault was mine. Can perfect be so bad? Never see this side.
Hey, are you looking for that tattoo that people just can't stop talking about? Then you need to check out Poison Apple Tattoo Shop, located at 428 West Kings Highway in Eden, North Carolina. Poison Apple is an award-winning shop that is APTA certified. Hospital sterilization, single-use needles only. They have thousands of designs, both custom and freehand. Come by and check out owner-artist C.J. Morton, artist Alan Joyce, guest artist Mark Johns, or get your piercings done by the lovely Sarah Morton. They are open Monday through Saturday, 1 p.m. to 10 p.m., or you can give them a call at 336-627-3712. Hey, wrestling legend Jimmy Valiant, what do you think of Poison Apple Tattoos?
Woo, Messi Daddy! I'm professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man. Tell all my people and my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss this one. Poison Apple Tattoos. Come get the ink, Jack. The best in the world. Oh, yeah.
It's AIWF. Wanna see the best wrestling? Where to connect? The squared circle, the place you have to earn your respect. So get right with the program or you'll get left. AIWF across the US and all over the globe. We are live and direct. So tune and see who wins and who's up for the loss. This match just got you all for one.
All right, and welcome to another episode of the Cyberzone right here on AIWFWrestling.net. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a hot one for you tonight right here on the Cyberzone from the EWC at Mary Hughes School in Piney Flats, Tennessee, as those two men walk into the ring right there. The most hated two men in EWC, the Iraqi Nation. I don't even try to pronounce their name. But that man right there in the white, he is Abdul, Jubi. I don't know, but he is the man who is behind the madness of the Iraqi Nation. And what those guys right there are up against I want to say a formidable tag team. Let me give you a little backstory on what's going on with this match right here. Those two men right there have been terrorizing EWC for several months now, and they have got so bad that tonight J.D. Anderson, of all people, is wrestling on the side of the fans. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I said it. Tonight, right here on the Cyberzone, J.D. Anderson will be getting cheers from the fans. Whoever thought that would happen, because basically what's happened is that J.D. Anderson has been replaced as the most hated man in EWC by those two gentlemen right there. And I kind of use that word loosely. One of them looks like he's wearing a fur shirt, but I tell you what, maybe that's just the way it is in the Middle East. And those two men, the Iraqi Nation. Now, getting ready to enter the ring. You're getting ready to see something you've never seen before. If you watch, if you listen to this crowd when this man right here walks through it, and a lot of it's got to do with his partner, I'll admit that. but J.D. Anderson's getting ready to step through that curtain. And when he does, I just want to take a moment and listen to this crowd as they go bananas for these two men get ready to walk out of the curtain. Let's take a second. Let's listen to this. There you go. What am I telling you? Those men out there, that right there is J.D. Anderson. His tag team partner is not a wrestler, ladies and gentlemen. Who would ever thought that on the Cyberzone on AIWFWrestling.net that we would actually show a match that does not include an actual wrestler? But that man right there, believe it or not, is the assistant principal of the very school that they're wrestling in tonight. That is assistant principal Hank Hare. And look, even wrestlers are out here to cheer this team on. That was James Manson standing there at ringside with the rest of the kids. And who would ever have thought that this right here would actually happen? But Hank Hare, let me give you some backstory. Hank Hare, not too long ago, was over to Legion Street Rec Center. You heard it in his interview earlier in the show. He went over there to promote this show that we're having right here at Mary Hughes School. His school, he is the assistant principal, and the Iraqi nation attacked him and just smacked him in the head with that stick that the leader of the Iraqi nation carries to the ring with him. And that set up for him to go and ask the EWC to actually license him, because he knew he couldn't fight those guys in the street. He can't just go out there and try to get that kind of justice. So he actually went to the EWC and asked them to allow him in the ring, and he knew that he had to get somebody who could get in there and take up his slack, and that's why he got J.D. Anderson. Another interesting story. That man right there, Hank Hare, his tag team partner tonight, J.D. Anderson, at one time both went to this very school. Yes, sir. They went to this very school and they were rivals. They were 1 year apart in age. They were on the basketball team. They were on the football team. These two men have had a rival their entire life, and tonight they're on the same side to fight in the name of the good old USA. And there it is, the logo, the Mary Hughes Lions. And Hank Hare is stepping in the ring to actually battle a foreign nation in the name of his school right here in the good old United States. But it doesn't end there. It does not end there. It wasn't too long ago that these two men, their rival, got so heated that they actually met in the ring against each other. That's right. Hank Hare does have a little wrestling experience. Don't get me wrong. He has been there before, which is why it made it so easily for the EWC to give him the permission he needed to get in this match tonight. I tell you what, we're going to have a good one. But first, let's tell you that this episode of the Cyberzone is once again sponsored by Viper's House of Pain Wrestling School, located at the HVW Arena. That's the High Velocity Wrestling Arena in Hendersonville, North Carolina, at 3515 Asheville Highway. And let me tell you something about the Viper's School of Professional Wrestling. You get trained right up there. Managers, valets, referees, wrestlers, you name it. They can get you started on the right track at Viper's House of Pain Wrestling School in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Give them a call, 828-674-1378. Ask for Viper and get ready for the pain. All right, we're getting ready to start this match right here on Cyberzone tonight. Let me tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Those guys out there, all right, I have to say that I have never in my entire life seen an Iraqi with a mohawk until tonight. The Iraqi Nation starting off attacking Hank Hare and J.D. Anderson. And they're going, don't see down clothesline. Oh, I'll tell you what, J.D. Anderson has got Hank Hare prepared for this. Off the ropes. Double elbow, down goes the big Iraqi. I'm going to call him Iraqi number 1. I know his name, but I cannot pronounce it. Ladies and gentlemen, that man out there, Hank Hare, I know he's an assistant principal now. He's not a pro wrestler, but he does have an athletic background. Like I said, he has been throughout his entire school career. He was on basketball teams, football teams. Got him dancing! Got him dancing! Down he goes. he has, I'm sure, and if I know J.D. Anderson the way I think I know J.D. Anderson, he took Hank Hare and he told him, he said, if you're going to go into this, if you're going to risk my career against two of the most brutal men in EWC, well, let me get you one thing straight, my friend. We're going to go in there and we're going to go in there loaded for bear. And I'm sure J.D. Anderson took the time to take Hank Hare to school, so to speak, and teach him a few things before they stepped into this match. And it seems to be shining through as they have got the Iraqi nation ruling in this match.
We don't need this.
Smiley make a call for the Iraqis to get back in the ring. Looks like Smiley may be getting things under control right now. J.D. Anderson on his knees begging the Iraqis to come on in the ring and let's get this party started. I don't know if they want any part of J.D. Anderson and Hank Hare. You know what they say sometimes? The biggest rivals make the best allies, and that may be the chance right here. It's like the Allied powers, pardon the pun, going against the Iraqi nation. It's like it's like going all the way back in the 90s in the Gulf War. And we've got the Gulf War being played out once again right here. Mary Hughes. Oh, there's Southern Storm and Mr. D coming to the ring and throwing the Iraqis inside the ring. From out of nowhere, Southern Storm, who's had his several feuds with J.D. Anderson, the two have never seen eye to eye, but tonight, Southern Storm, again, someone else coming together against this Iraqi nation, going out to help J.D. Anderson. And Mr. D, who many people know is J.D. Anderson's private security guard, which, as everybody knows, Mr. D is not the most savory character in the EWC, but even he knows that if they're going to do something about this Iraqi nation, they're going to have, EWC is going to have to come together as one nation against the Iraqi nation. J.D. Anderson with hard right hands on Iraqi number one. Hank Hare. Oh, nice double forearm smash in the back of into his back. Hank Hare with a leg drop across the arm. Ladies and gentlemen, these Iraqis cannot get the upper hand on either of these men.
That's how it's done here in MHS, David.
I tell you what, Hank Hare is pumped for this match. To be a vice principal, I mean, think about it. I want everybody out there watching this to think back to when they were in school. And did you ever have a principal, assistant principal, or principal, either one, who was so willing to stand up for what he believes in that he would actually put his health and well-being on the line? These Iraqis are mad, ladies and gentlemen. And well-fed. I think I can tell which of the two Iraqis gets most of the Campbell burgers at dinner time.
I know a little bit, baby.
Hank Hare with a headlock. Ooh, hard. Shoulder block. Ladies and gentlemen, Hank Hare has just executed a beautiful hip toss. Like I said, I can guarantee you that J.D. Anderson, knowing what they were up against, did not let Hank Hare come into this match unprepared. Hank Hare is pounded on Iraqi number one. That'll slow him down. No, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, on Christmas night, that's Christmas weekend, Christmas night, J.D. Anderson will be facing that Iraqi right there in a dog collar match. Both men will be attached by the neck with dog collars and a big old chain stretched out across the ring. So this tonight, we're not by no means in this feud. J.D. Anderson is a beautiful DDT from Hank Hare. That's Christmas night at the Legion Street Rec Center in Johnson City, Tennessee, as J.D. Anderson and that big Iraqi right there will be attached by the neck, to the neck to neck, by dog collars and chains. Legion Street Rec Center in Johnson City, Tennessee. Get your tickets early because that house is going to be packed, ladies and gentlemen. Get there early for good seats for that one. You got nothing else to do on Christmas night. Everything's closed. Nice leg drop from the Iraqi on Hank Hare now. Hank Hare's inexperience is kicking in. Looks like the vice principal there works out a little bit. He don't just push pencils in his office and tell little kids to get a hall pass or get back to class. It still just blows my mind how this man, who's the assistant principal at an elementary school, there's that stick. There's that stick. Once again. It amazes me how man who's a vice principal here at Mary Hughes School is willing to get in the ring. He's got to come back and work on this. He can't just be out here putting his health and well-being and trying to break that arm of Hank Hare. Don't know if he can write any excuses. Let's hope he's right-handed. Cry, he says, cry for the crowd. This crowd is squarely behind Hank Hare and, believe it or not, J.D. Anderson. Coming in to try to make the save, but that tag was not seen by the referee, and Smiley is pushing J.D. back out of J.D. Anderson is going to blow a gasket, ladies and gentlemen. He has got to watch that blood pressure. He is irate over in that corner. It's usually him fooling the referee like that, and now it's the tables have been turned. It's J.D. Anderson getting pushed back into the ring. Hank Hare has got to make a tag, and I have to admit, ladies and gentlemen, that I see the Iraqis, I see their game plan. It's a smart game plan. Keep the weaker link in the ring. Hank Hare, keep him in the ring, keep J.D. Anderson out of the ring, and they can win this match. And that would be a big plus going into Christmas night in that dog collar match. As the psychological value of a win right now would be a great asset to the Iraqi nation. And to injure this principal, an icon in this town, an American with stature, an American who is seen in public as a role model. For them to injure him and defeat him right here in front of his own students would be amazing. It would be a long jump to their goal of American dominance. I mean, it's just words can't describe what that would do, and it's very possible that right here tonight at Mary Hughes School in front of Hank Hare students that he may go down to these Iraqis. There comes J.D. Anderson in the ring. He is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. He has been sitting outside that ring waiting for the opportunity to get his hands on these Iraqis. can't take two of them. It only lasts so long. And now J.D. Anderson is at the mercy of the Iraqis. But I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I thought he was going to have to fight more of this battle on his own. When he signed on for this, I honestly thought that J.D. Anderson was going to have to fight more of this battle all by himself. But Hank Hare has been there. He has been in the ring with these Iraqis tonight. And he has done his part. Elbow drop across the inside of the thigh. That's going to be a Charlie horse for J.D. Anderson. That is one sick man up there, ladies and gentlemen. One sick, sick man. It's bad enough that J.D. has to be in there with the fact that he's biting him on the foot, but the fact, I'm telling you, I was backstage when these Iraqis came through, and their personal hygiene is nothing to brag about. Here they are in the United States of America, where we have ample water, just you can go to any convenience store and buy a bar soap, shampoo, you name it, and you can get the people's and good hygiene. And it's like they just don't care. First shirt Iraqi right there has got J.D. Anderson in a bad way. J.D. Anderson reaching for the ropes. He got it. Shoulder to the midsection. This crowd that was once so behind J.D. Anderson and Hank Hare is now just watching as the Iraqis pick this team apart. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, program note. Season's beatings, December 12th, Mountaineer National Guard Armory. It's going to be a good one. HBW has signed on Viper versus Aaron Bone. Someone from right here in EWC will be there. They will be represented, and it's going to be a good one. Who will Jimmy Love face? Will he defend the tag team titles? Will he defend the AIWF heavyweight title? Also, the Cyberzone title will be on the line as Sweet Daddy takes on the strongest man in North Carolina, Big Daddy Edwards. Zone Championship Wrestling will be represented at season's meeting on December 12th at Mount Airy as the Horizon Champion. Ace Crusader will take on Jackson Dane. Here comes Hank Hare. He's back in, ladies and gentlemen. He is wide open. Knees and elbows. He is pounding these Iraqis, and it looks like it's getting ready to break loose, ladies and gentlemen. As all four men are going at it, two on the outside, two on the inside. Beautiful flying splash from Hank Hare. He's got him dancing. He's got him dancing. Shoulder block, down he goes. Oh, Hank Hare. It looks like the assistant principal, ladies and gentlemen, is going to the top rope. Oh my God. Iraqi number two, first shirt Iraqi and J.D. Anderson pounding each other outside the ring, and Hank Hare is up. Flying cross body block. Smiley down. 1, 2, 3. We have a winner. Hank Hare has defeated the Iraqi number one. The team of Hank Hare and J.D. Anderson has defeated these Iraqis right here in good old US of A at Mary Hughes School. Ladies and gentlemen, there are your winners. And the Iraqis are attacking Hank Hare now. Who is that? Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad, ladies and gentlemen. They are going to, Southern Storm with a chair. Here come the cavalry. Southern Storm is in, and he is pounding these Iraqis. Ladies and gentlemen, we're running out of time. This is breaking loose, but I've got to get out of here. This is Liesel. We'll see you next time right here on the Cyber Zone.